The other day, I had a conversation with this client who was complaining that they had a cheat meal, which led to a cheat day, which led to a cheat weekend. And now, well, you might have guessed, they're struggling because they feel like they're back to square one again. How many times have you felt that way? I know I have. I think most of us have felt that way at one point or another. It's pretty normal. But after that conversation, I was inspired to share a simple shift with you today that can help you break out of that cycle forever, because it's that yo-yo dieting, that cycle that gets us so frustrated. In fact, it's so important to understand, and it'll make a massive difference in your long-term success and happiness, which is what we all want. Permanent happiness, permanent health, permanent weight loss. So here it is. You are only one workout or one clean meal away from being back on track. Now, we've talked about that before, but I want to get really clear today. Starting all over again doesn't have to be a big production. All you have to do is eat a healthy meal, whatever that looks like for you, or make it your next workout. Now, that's because if you adopt the one workout or meal away mindset, you're never off or on a program, right? It's not that back and forth cycle. Instead, you're simply living a fitness or a wellness lifestyle, a healthy lifestyle. Your cheat meals suddenly aren't cheats. They simply are meals that contain food you don't normally eat. They are no big deal. I want to say that again, they're no big deal. That's because you know that the next meal or the next workout, you're back to your regular scheduled lifestyle. It's just no big deal. Not only that, but you can finally stop feeling guilty if you eat something that's not on your plan. Guilt is just a complicated emotion. In small doses, it can keep you on track, but too much guilt will absolutely poison your mindset. It's toxic, and it absolutely sabotages your results and your happiness. See, guilt can make you literally feel heavier, and it can make it harder for you to make decisions, good decisions. It will zap your energy, and it takes your ability to concentrate completely away. The worst thing of all, guilt can tell you that you aren't capable of achieving your goals, and it can make you feel really unworthy, like you don't deserve good things. But honestly, that couldn't be further from the truth. And as someone once said about bronchitis, ain't nobody got time for that. So put guilt where it belongs, and always remember, you are never more than one meal or one workout away from being right back on track. But we don't think of it that way. And then just make sure that the next meal or that next workout is a good one, an effective one, impactful, even if you don't feel like it, because you're going to thank yourself later, of course. It always works that way. But now, you're probably wondering that next question. So, what makes my next meal a good one? Or what makes my next workout a good one? I mean, how do we actually quantify or qualify what's good, right? Well, one of the most important changes that you can make when it comes to making a meal great, full of health and energy, and that affects directly how you feel and move, and even how you look, is to cut back one key ingredient from your diet. One that has virtually no nutritional value, and yet, well, it's almost everywhere you look. Even at those checkout aisles at Home Depot and Office Depot, it's everywhere. You might already have a pretty good idea what I'm talking about. It's added sugar. This is extra sugar that is added to your foods, like the kind found in syrups, candy, cookies, processed foods, maple syrup and honey, even dressings, even ketchup. Like, it's everywhere. It's not the naturally occurring sugar like the kind found in fruits or veggies and other foods that contain fiber and loads of micronutrients that your body actually needs. I'm talking about added sugar. Did you know the national recommended maximum for added sugar is just 10% of your total calories? So let's take an example. If you eat 2,000 calories a day, that's 200 calories or 50 grams of sugar, which is actually quite a lot. But according to the American Heart Association, women should not consume more than 24 grams of daily added sugar, and that's only 6 teaspoons. But really, that's still quite a bit. Most of us get much more than that. Just for an example, a small caramel iced coffee from your local cafe down the street has 25 grams of sugar. What? That's crazy. That's already more than you should have in a day, that 24 grams. And this is where the guilt can start to set in for a less than healthy diet, because even without knowing those numbers, most of us intuitively know that an iced coffee does not help your health, happiness, or weight loss, right? It's just a no-brainer. As I mentioned, too much guilt will poison your mindset, your results, and your happiness. But it actually starts with a diet that gets totally derailed with one cheat meal, leading to throwing your efforts away and getting totally derailed. So while I have recommended that, yes, you do have to ditch the guilt, it also starts with weaning yourself off of the added sugar, which contains zero essential nutrients. But it does have a lot of calories. Plus, it raises havoc. It really creates a situation in your mind and in your blood sugar. It increases inflammation. It can lead to cravings. It really does a number on your body and your brain. Not only that, but over time, it can set up a chain reaction with your body's hormones that leads to storing belly fat and chronic health issues with, yes, added guilt. So while maple syrup and honey do contain some micronutrients and health benefits, your body still processes them as sugar. So if you do use them, just watch your portion sizes. And if you've got a serious sweet tooth, I'm not going to candy coat it. Ditching the sugar can be challenging. You will likely have withdrawal symptoms, and I want you to be ready for that, such as headache, fatigue, total irritability. But with some simple tactics and some patience, you can go for a long time with cutting that sugar down pretty painlessly, but you have to be ready for it. So here are some things that you can do just to make that transition out of sugar. 1, read food labels or look at nutrition info online for your favorite foods. You're going to be amazed at what you see. Remember, only 24 grams a day. 2, track your sugar intake over the course of a day so that you have this baseline for your intake. Most food journal apps let you track sugar levels, and that's really important. So subtract out the sugar from naturally occurring sources like fruit. And this is going to be pretty eye-opening for you, I have a feeling. Okay, next, try these swap ideas. 1, reach for fruit instead of cookies, cakes, and other sweet treats. To keep it fun, try new to you fruits, like maybe a pomegranate. Those seeds are really good. They're super good for you. Number 2, frozen fruit also works really well instead of ice cream, maybe even frozen grapes, a personal favorite. 3, infuse your water with berries or cucumber, or try unsweetened flavored seltzer water. Number 4, brew up some herbal tea that's been infused with fruit. Drink it warm or cold. Number 5, brush your teeth right after you eat. Okay, one last thing. Be sure you stay hydrated to help with those cravings. And the bonus benefit. After just a few days of eating less sugar, take a look in the mirror. Chances are you're going to notice a positive change in your skin because sugar contributes to wrinkles, uneven skin tone, and other issues. And your guilt, well, it's going to go away too, I promise. So, have I convinced you yet? Those are 2 simple strategies for lifelong success. 1, put on the brakes on that sugar, and 2, ditch the guilt, my friends. You are just 1 meal and 1 workout from being totally on track. So let me know if you've ever felt this way, or maybe if you've found this helpful. I hope you did. I read each and every email that I get from you, and I would love to know your thoughts today. All right, so good luck, ditch that sugar, ditch the guilt, and watch your health improve.